All right, hey, this is Shake and Bake, map maker of the Eagle's Nest. Right now, this version you're looking at is Beta 5. I also created and manage www.ro2modmaps.com with my partner Predator 42. So, just wanted to show you kind of the features of Bravo 5, Beta 5, and also kind of show you from the Russians' perspective how you can take these objective points and how I've kind of made it a little bit easier for the Russians to do that. So when you start off in the first spawn, just so everybody knows, you can really flank to this right side way down there under cover and concealment and push far up that way. But probably the best thing to do if you want to take the airfield is, one, is you can't sit back and wait. You can't. You got to do a dead sprint straight for this airfield. Along this ridge here, you can push through some of these cracks in the fence here. But basically, you're going to want to get as many guys as quick as possible in to the airfield before the Germans. And the distance from the spawn of the Germans and the spawn of the Russians is about the same. So it really is going to come down who can sprint down here the fastest. Now, there is an option, if you can, get some people on top, which would be an advantage. You can get up here. There's a lot of areas you can put players up here to take this ground. And also, if you can get over here, you can get some high ground on these guys coming down. So, Russians on this spawn, you got to sprint fast, use smoke, and get yourselves in this building or on top. And as I said, I pointed out at the spawn point, you can flank to the right and stay behind this ridge over here. Oh, I got company. There's an area back here that you can come down around through this grass all the way down to the right here. And again, using smoke. Use your smoke for some concealment and push up on this objective. Again, really, I did this on purpose with this first objective. Really, the key to getting it is dead sprint straight into it. So let's take this, and then I'll show you how to take Bravo, or some tactics to take Bravo, and a new feature I've added to help with the approach to it. Whoa. I got me a bot over here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Now move in and finish him, brother!
Okay, so getting the airfield. And what I'm going to do now is I'm basically going to kill myself here and go to the second spawn and show you how from the second spawn you can take Bravo. So we've taken the airfield. Now we're spawning at the second spawn point. Now going to take the German outpost. Now, you can go left from here. I wouldn't advise it. Your best bet, and I got a suggestion from in the forums to open this right setup, which I did, is to come down to this right side. You got this whole ridge over here you can follow. Now, if the Germans are smart, they're going to get somebody up over here, a couple people on this ridge to stop you from doing this. But if you move quickly and they don't know to do that, you can push all the way down this ridge. You got an option here. You can push up. There's a footbridge right here you could try to cross. But if they're smart, they're going to cover that. So you could stay down here in the dark along this ridge. You could push up through here. But what I want people to see is you can keep going. This goes for quite a ways. And I don't think most people have been using this area, but if you're looking for the ability to flank, you could do it this way. And once you get over here, usually the Germans will be up there, sitting up there, looking that way down at the airfield. So this here is a way you can get up through here and basically kind of come in from behind them. Now there's a new feature I've added that gives another way to access the German outpost. Basically start taking the cap. So I've added this new, looks like kind of a garage, but you push in here, it's actually an access way to a kind of a secret underground tunnel storage area. And you'll notice I'm capturing B. I did that on purpose so that there could be players down here, because I want some fighting in this tunnel system, and on top of Bravo, above ground. And so even if the Germans have the high ground on top of this tunnel system, they're going to have to come down and flush the Germans or the Russians out of here if they want to keep that objective. So kind of made a maze of passages here, pretty narrow. I have these little areas here where you can kind of tuck yourself away into. And this area is accessible for Germans and Russians. Now this takes you out right on top of Bravo. And so here's Bravo, the German outpost. Again, a pretty small objective on top, but once you add the tunnels in, it definitely adds a new dynamic to this objective. So I'm going to show you the third spawn now. I'm going to kill myself and show you a new way to get to the high ground. Because previous versions just had this ridge right here. And these two footbridges over here. Which, again, the Germans have the high ground. They just needed to cover those three approaches and pretty much made it very difficult, next to impossible for the Russians to get up there. So let's take a look at this new feature. Okay, so we've captured the airfield. We've captured the German outpost. Now the third spawn is inside the hangar of the airfield. Now instead of pushing up those other access points I showed you, what you want to do is come back outside of the hangar, back towards the first spawn, and you're going to find this dark kind of area back here with a ladder, which is going to take you up here. Now, yeah, if the Germans are smart, they're going to cover this from the top ground, but that's 4 access areas or approaches they got to cover, which makes it difficult for them. And here's basically a new underground tunnel system that can be used by the Russians to approach. Got ammo down here. You've got a radio to call in artillery. Once you get down here, you've got a tunnel off to the right, kind of a mine shaft tunnel. And then you've got this ladder that'll take you out, and I'll show you where that takes you. So this puts you right on top of the ridge, basically, you know, close distance to the Eagle's Nest. But again, these tunnels can be accessed by the Germans and the Russians. Now let's show you where the other tunnel goes. So this other one, this guy, he didn't do too well down here, but kind of a crude tunnel here, but this will take you out on the right flank on top. And again, close distance now to the Eagle's Nest. It really just gives the Russians another option to approach the top ground, the high ground, which I think is going to help balance it out. Now, once you're in the Eagle's Nest, there's a lot of area you could go into here. Let's start with the upstairs. You got Hitler's bedroom. You've got this barracks area up here. And there's also a backside to the building here that if you can get folks behind here, you can also work on capturing this. And there's ammo back here and radio. So just, you know, again, there's ammo and radios all over the place. So that's basically it. Just a quick rundown of Beta 5, kind of from the viewpoint of the Russians. Hope it's helpful. Hope you guys enjoy the map. We're now moving on to our next map, which is the Führer Bunker, and we're pretty excited about that. If you want to learn more about the Führer Bunker, come by www.ro2modmaps.com and let us know what you think. All right, take care. Shake out.